All right, let's make some veggie tzatziki sauce slash mayonnaise. So the main ingredients are the olives, the hemp seed, and cauliflower. So what I did was I boiled half a head of cauliflower in water. Now what I did, and you don't have to do this, but I actually put a little bit of the water from the olive, so that can just add a little bit of olive flavor to it, to the cauliflower. But the main thing is just soaking is boiling the cauliflower so it's nice and soft, almost like you can mash it easily like a mashed potato. So it's half a head of cauliflower, 2 cups of olives, 4 tablespoons of hemp seed. Now, hemp seed is a good source of protein as well as omega-3 fatty acids, which is a heart-healthy fatty acid, the kind that's found in fish. It's not quite the same. It's ALA instead of DHA, but it is still a good heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acid, which you can also find in flaxseed, chia seeds. So those are the main ingredients. I also added some dill weed. So about a teaspoon of dill weed, a teaspoon of mustard sauce. So this can be used if you want to get more like a mayonnaise-y taste to it. I did a tablespoon of onion powder. You could use fresh onion if you'd like. I didn't have any, so I just used the powder. But I used a tablespoon of garlic, and I used this one over here. This one is soaked in water and citric acid, but you could just use a regular garlic or use garlic powder. I did a tablespoon of lemon juice. And then I use this probiotic over here. So I use a tablespoon of probiotics. So probiotics are good for your immune system and your GI, your gastrointestinal system, also known as your gut. So it's good for your gut health and immune health. So that makes it a little bit of a yogurty sauce. So those are the ingredients. So let's give it a blend. Now, if it ends up not blending it, what you can do, you can start, pushing it down. And I actually recommend turning it off first. But what you can do is just push down on it, or you can add some more water. You can add some of I like to add olive water so that it'll give it a little more flavor. But you can use regular water too. Okay. Good. So I added about 2 tablespoons of water. So you can see it starts getting a little more creamy. So now when it's completely smooth, that's when you know it's ready. Okay, so let's give it a try. Now this is good. Now you can always adjust ingredients as your preferences are. So if you want it to be creamier, I would add some more hemp seed, or even some more olives, although I think the hemp seed is really what gives it that creamy texture. But the olives do help with, they have monounsaturated fats, which are also a very good heart healthy fat. Now this is an option, but if you could always add some protein powder. Just make sure it's unflavored. Now I'm adding a scoop of this Garden of Life protein. So again, make sure it's unflavored, because if it's like vanilla, it'll taste kind of weird. So a serving has 22 grams of protein. So just added it. Let's go ahead and blend. And now here's how it looks after adding the protein. So and it still tastes pretty good. It doesn't taste quite as good with the protein, but it is healthier. And so again, this is the protein I used. And here are the ingredients. The main ingredient is pea protein, which, yeah, that actually is I would say the best ingredient if you're gonna make any kind of like mayo slash Tatziki sauce. In fact, there's a brand of vegan mayo called Just Mayo, and pea protein is one of their ingredients. But you can see there's also these other ingredients like brown rice protein, buckwheat, quinoa protein. So it's a complete protein source because it has grains and beans. And it actually happens to have probiotics and prebiotics. Now, what prebiotic is essentially the food that probiotics eat. So it makes the probiotics a little bit more active. Now, I wasn't trying to necessarily go for getting probiotic protein when I bought this, but it just happened to be beneficial. So that's how you can make some mayonnaise slash Tatziki sauce using vegetables. And again, this is no oil. Now, if you feel the need for it, you could always add salt. You could add about I'd do half a teaspoon, so not too much, but that's one thing you can add if you feel the need for some more salt. All right, enjoy.